All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Kal Halayim Ma Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Hamrikah Kwadash Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and my elder here one as well. Salutation to the Akim that are pushing this truth and sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. I'm Kanak Samba Yasharala from the Alliance in the Yasharala camp. This is I don't know what to call it. Not necessarily a spiritual hydration, because it's probably gonna be a little bit longer than the spiritual hydration. But just basically called some words of wisdom. All right, Lord, when this lesson is edified and serve this purpose for the hopefully elect, the ones who truly believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So now, yeah. So just want to go into some things dealing with wisdom and how we obtain the wisdom. You know, as scripture does say, he who seeks wisdom ask of the Lord, and he will give wholeheartedly. He will upbraideth not, meaning he won't hold any back. But sometimes we be in the multitude of wisdom, and we have access to certain things, and we don't take advantage of it. So I just want to go into that a little bit. And here goes. This is Sirach chapter 6, verse 34. It says, stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Right? You have the elder apostles of GMS that that have the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We have, all the elders that are, carrying forth that torch, that light of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the ones that got to the water before we did. So we're to cleave unto them, all right? Because they are wise. They are going to teach us the way. Not everybody's going to be, get it through directly from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Some of us are going to have to be taught, like I myself being one of them, So it says, stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise, man. And that's what we to do, All right. So with that being said, because we're seeking for ways to please Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and you can only please him through faith and wisdom of him and his will, All right. This is Ecclesiastes Sirach 6:36. It says, if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes him unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. Always like, what I'm saying? That's not saying we go, but that is saying like we're going to go where the steps of the door, mean always knocking at their door, but we don't have to physically go to them. That's why we watch all the lessons of the elders and apostles, so we can get that understanding that was given unto them through the Spirit, right? So we wear their doors. I mean, we watch all the lessons, sharing them, liking them, doing the things that we see fit to push forth that same wisdom that we desire to hear, they desire to speak, So we promote that wisdom as we listen. This is Sirach 3:29. It says, the heart of the prudent will understand a parable, right? And it was given unto the elders and apostles to understand those parables. It says, and an attentive ear is desired of a wise man, right? So they desire to have listeners, right? One thing, somebody just like, nobody likes talking to themselves, or nobody likes talking when nobody's listening. So the heart of the prudent will understand a parable, right? And that spirit is going to want them to speak that. That's why we, pray, we teach. Be instant in season and out of season, when it's popular and not popular. We still speak it when nobody listens, but, we desire listeners, right? It says, an attentive ear is desired of a wise man, meaning somebody is going to listen to be attentive to the words that are being spoken through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, it says, Proverbs 18:1, it says, through desire, a man having separated himself seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom, right? It becomes a desire. Not only does it becomes a desire to receive wisdom, it becomes a desire to speak it, It works on both ends, you know. So back to Sirach 6:34, stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise, man. You know. So we cleave unto those that are wise. You know. All right. That wisdom comes from Yahweh Shem Shai, and it spreads over all the way to the elect of the children of Israel, man. And, you know, we desire to seek the wisdom of the elders that was given unto them by Yahweh Shem Shai, the ones that got to the fountain first. You know, 1 Timothy 5:17, it says, let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the Lord, in the word of doctrine, Shlakia. Right, those that labor in the word of doctrine, right? And we become laborers up under them, you know? And with that, that's going to sustain us all the way to salvation, right? Isaiah 33:6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? How do we obtain that fear? All right, through acknowledgement and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai. See, these people out here, they don't fear the Lord because they don't understand the Lord. They don't know what the Lord capable. They don't know the Lord, period. So, you know, they haven't been exposed to what we've been exposed to. And that fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, you know. And like I said before, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time. All right, you know. So Proverbs 18:1 again, it says, through desire, a man having separated himself, like separated himself from the world, separated himself from worldly wisdom, you know, and intermeddleth with all wisdom. Right. So that's what we're going to be, you know what I'm saying, seeking out the dark sayings. You know, it says, verse 2, it says, a fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover that itself, right? So a fool is not going to have no delight in the understanding of true wisdom. They're always going to want to dwell in folly, right? So they become a curse unto themselves, not being able to understand or obtain the true wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. Hold on one second. I had some more scriptures I wanted to get. Where are you at? All right, let's get this. So once you desire to obtain that wisdom, you desire to speak that wisdom, and you desire listening ears to listen to the wisdom, you know? All right. This is 1 Corinthians 2:1. It says, and I, brethren, this is Paul speaking. All right. And I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech of wisdom or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of Yahweh. For I determined not to know anything among you save Yahweh Shai and him crucified. All right. So he's only speaking the gospel of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, all right. It says, and as I was with you in weakness, right. It says, and in fear and in much trembling, what? Fear of the Lord. All right. It says that my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the spirit and of power. Right. So we gain the access to the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai through increasing in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Verse 5, it says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of Yahweh. And that's how the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Because the things that we're speaking upon now, and the things that we're believing in now, are coming to pass right in front of our eyes. And the things that the other people are speaking on, right, and having faith on, is going to crumble. See the difference? So we're going to continue, the words that are being spoken in wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to continue to increase our faith as everything else fails. That's why it says, seek ye out the book of the Lord. None of these shall want to make, none of them shall fail. None of these prophecies are going to fail. Everything that we seek out of wisdom in Yahweh Shema Shai is going to come to pass. All right, and that's gonna stabilize us in that time. All right, and it's gonna increase our faith. Verse 5, it says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of Yahweh. Right, everything else is built on sand. There's no sturdy foundation, because the Lord is going to destroy the wisdom of this world. Matter of fact, let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 1 real quick. Why it's so important for us to stand in the multitude of the elders, all right, and those that have that wisdom, all right. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 1 and 19. It says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Right. It's talking about the wisdom of this world. All right. And it says, where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not Yahweh made the foolish the wisdom of this world? Right. He's already done it. For after that, in the wisdom of Yahweh, the world by wisdom knew not Yahweh. It pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Right. See that? So by the foolishness of preaching. So what we preach and teach is foolishness to the world. Right. But it's the stability of our salvation. Right, through the Spirit, and that's the Comforter that was sent down, the Spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's that fountain coming from the throne to the Lamb unto the elect, to the two trees on either side of the river, bearing 12 manners of fruit. Spoken of in I think in Revelation 21 or 21 of them. Right, and us coming back to that true wisdom is what's going to stabilize us. All right. Let's skip down to verse 26. It says, 1 Corinthians 1 and 26, it says, for ye seeing your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. Right. The meek ones that are able to understand the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai and cut off this world are the ones that are going to be able to obtain to the true wisdom. Verse 27, it says, but Yahweh hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confine the wise. Right. So the things that is considered to be foolish to the world, what we speak is righteousness of Yahweh by Shem Shai. All right. And Yahweh had chosen the weak things of the world to confine the things that are mighty. Right. Chosen the elect of the children of Israel to hold on to that wisdom, to confound the foolishness of this world. And all base things of the world and things that are despised have the Yahweh chosen, yea, and the things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are. Right. So now our wisdom that we speak becomes a reality as these prophecies unfold. So the things that that people are holding on to now are going to become to naught as Yahweh by Shem Shai exposes everything. Right. And there's a reason for it. Right, it says that no flesh should glory in his presence. So even the multitude of the elders that we go to obtain this wisdom, they don't glory behind it. They don't glory behind it at all. They glory, we give all this glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai because we understand that this is not our wisdom. All right. All right. So it says, verse 30, it says, but of him are ye in Yahweh Shai, who Yahweh hath made unto us wisdom and righteousness and sanctification and redemption. All right. So that according as it is written, he that glorieth, let him glory in the Lord. Right. That's Jeremiah. I think it's 9 and 27. Let me see real quick. 9, 27. I think it's 9 to 20, 9 or 23, one of them. But we glory in Yahweh. We glory in the fact that we know Yahweh by Shem Shai. That's true wisdom. Oh no, 9 and 23. It says, Jeremiah 9 and 23 says, thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom. Right, the ones that glory in the wisdom of this world. It says, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord Yahweh, which exercises loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. So now, for us desiring the word of Yahweh by Shem Shai, desiring the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, standing in the multitude of the elders, that is pleasing. That's what Yahweh Shem Shai desires. Because of the simple fact, the only thing he desires is truth. That's the only way. That's the only way to get to understand him and know him and get him to see you in Yahweh Shai's eyes is through the truth. That's it. This is John 4:22. It says, "Ye worship ye know not what, but we know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour cometh and now is when the worshipers of the true worshipers of the but the hour cometh and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him." It's all about understanding the truth. And we get that through the fear of the Lord and standing in the multitude of the elders that obtain this truth, that speak this truth, that desire an attentive ear. All right. Verse 24, it says, Yahweh is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. So now, with that being said, there comes sanctification. All right. John 17:17, it says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth, man. We're going to be sanctified through the wisdom of Yahweh by Shem Shai, man. Where is it? It says, well, it says, I have given them thy word. Right? Basically, he gave us the truth, man. Yahweh Shai gave us the truth, which was given unto him by Yahweh. All right? So going back to 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 1 again, it says, and our brethren came to you. Now you can kind of clearly see what Paul was saying. It says, and now brethren, when I came to you, I came not with excellently a speech of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of Yahweh. No, he didn't come in worldly wisdom, right? Declaring, giving you the testimony of Yahweh. He said, for I determined not to know anything among you save Yahweh Shai and him crucified. Right. He came speaking the words of Yahweh Shai. All right. Which were the words of the Father. And I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. All right. In the fear of the Lord. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the power of the Spirit and power, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of Yahweh. All right. So even though the elders are men, but they're not just regular men, and we become, and we become not just regular followers following after, but it's the Spirit that's what's lifting us up. Right. And this is, Paul breaks it down like to the T in 1 Corinthians chapter 2. All right. We go to those that came to the water first, that can instruct us how to obtain the wisdom righteously and clearly. All right. That he may run that readeth it. All right. Verse 5, it says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of Yahweh. All right. Verse 6, it says, howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that comes to naught. We speak a wholly, totally different language that they cannot understand, man. All right. And that perfection comes from faith, right? All right, and doctrine. It says, but we speak at the wisdom of Yahweh in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which Yahweh ordained before the world unto our glory. Before anything, he declared his wisdom unto us, which none of the princes of this world knew, for had they known, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. Right. Verse 9, it says, but that is as it is written, eye have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things that which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love him. The ones that love him are the ones that desire wisdom and desire an attentive ear to spread that love. All right. Drinking tea. All right. Verse 10, it says, But Yahweh hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searches all things, yea, the deep things of Yahweh. Right? So these things are given to us spiritually. Even though we go to the elders to obtain them, we still have to have that spirit to understand. All right, it says, for what man knoweth the things of man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so, the things of Yahweh knoweth no man but the spirit of Yahweh. You have to have the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai to understand the things of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. But if you've had the spirit of man, you have the spirit of the world. All right. As a matter of fact, hold that right there. The spirit of the world. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 3:11. It says, he hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he set the world in their hearts so that no man can find out the work that Yahweh maketh from the beginning to the end. So they cannot understand him. It's like, because they have the spirit of the world. All right. Back to 1 Corinthians 2:11. It says, for what man knoweth the things of man, save the spirit of man of which is in him? Even so, the things of Yahweh knoweth no man, but the spirit of Yahweh. You have to have that spirit to understand. It says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of Yahweh, that we might know the things that are freely given unto us. You still have to have that spirit, no matter who teach you, to be able to speak perfection, all right, to speak the wisdom among them that are perfect, to be able to stand in the multitude of the elders. All right. Verse 12 again, it says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of Yahweh, that we might know the things that are freely given unto us of Yahweh. Which things also we speak not in the words of words which man's wisdom teaches, but which the Holy Ghost teaches, comparing spiritual things to spiritual. Boom. All right. That's what we speak amongst each other. That's why in the who was it? I forgot which was it Uriel? I forgot which angel it was with Ezra, but he told Ezra to seek under the things that he was explaining to him and teach it to men like him that were able to receive. See that? All right. Verse 14, it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him. Right. A fool. Where was it? Damn. What was it? Proverbs 18:2, I think it was. Let me see. Because they are foolishness unto him. Proverbs 18:2. All right, Proverbs 18:2, it says, a fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. All right. Eventually he's going to realize he's a fool. All right. But he can't receive any understanding of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua because he doesn't have that spiritual mind. All right. 1 Corinthians 2:14 again, it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of Yahweh, the things of the spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. You have to have spiritual discernment. All right. They're spiritually understood. All right. They're spiritually examined or spiritually judged, spiritually determined. All right. It says, but he that is spiritual judgeth all things, that he himself is judge of no man. Because you can't judge anything against a spiritual man because you don't even have the same mindset. You have the mindset of this world, so you're going to be judged unrighteously. Verse 16 says, for who hath known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? And that's the whole point. We're being instructed by the elders, right? Because but we have the mind of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. That's the point. All right. So that's what it really boils down to, man. So we seek out the wisdom of the ancient, the ones that were there before us, the one that desires an attentive ear, man, and giving double honors unto that and glorifying and that we know Yahweh by Shem Yahushai is there. There's a reason why it's there. There's a reason why the elders do the work. You know, it's mainly for us and for us to reciprocate the same thing. All right. Lord willing, this lesson will edify and serve its purpose for the hopeful elect, the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. With that, I like to say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Harakak Wadash, my Amath. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and my elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth to sincerity and truth. And peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.